It's always very difficult when you've got number one to the Prime Minister because, of course, it sets the tone, perhaps, for the whole of Prime Minister's questions, or perhaps if there is something that has happened in the immediate 24 hours before PMQs, you may want to go on that event. But failing that, at the moment, for tomorrow's PMQs, I'm thinking about asking about a very topical matter, which is the European Withdrawal Bill. People want Parliament to have a vote on the final deal that the UK government achieves with the EU, and the Prime Minister has previously said that Parliament will have the final vote, and so I thought that I may possibly ask her if she would confirm once again that she fully intends that parliamentarians will have the final vote on any deal with the EU.
My right honourable friend has said that at the end of the Brexit process, members of Parliament will have an opportunity to vote on the deal. Can she confirm that it is still her intention to hold such a vote?
I'm very happy to confirm to my right honourable friend that we will put the final withdrawal agreement between the UK and the EU to a vote in both houses of Parliament before it comes into force. As we have said, we expect the UK Parliament to vote ahead of the European Parliament, so we fully expect Parliament to vote well before March 2019. So, to be clear, the final deal will be agreed before we leave, and right honourable and honourable members will get a vote on it. And as my right honourable friend, the Secretary of State for exiting the European Union, has set out today, we will then bring forward a withdrawal agreement and implementation bill to give the withdrawal agreement domestic legal effect, which will be subject itself to full parliamentary scrutiny. And of course, after we leave, the withdrawal agreement will be followed up by one or more agreements covering different aspects of the future relationship, and will introduce further legislation where it's needed to implement this into UK law, providing yet another opportunity for proper parliamentary scrutiny.
Well, I think the question that I decided upon was the right question to go on, and in fact it was referred to twice later during a very long Prime Minister's question time. It is the topic of the moment and the topic of the day. What I was surprised was that the Leader of the Opposition didn't choose to go on this, because it is of great importance. I was pleased that the Prime Minister was able to confirm that parliamentarians will have a vote on the final deal, and I trust the Prime Minister, and she has given her word to Parliament, and I think that's very important.